So, it's no secret that in the last, I want to say decade, probably before then, politics, elections have become very polarized. It's just something that I feel like is every time you turn on the TV, there's some type of political news, and so a lot of people I know that some people maybe I've heard it talk. People don't even want to vote. People don't think that. People don't even think maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I shouldn't vote. Maybe it's just one vote. What does that matter? But speak to why votes do matter, like why it's important, just from an agricultural standpoint, even like the issues that we're talking about, why it would be important for someone to be able to utilize that right and be able to go out and cast a vote in November.
Yeah, man, I think kind of going back to something I said earlier, if you like what's going on in politics, in the current political climate, the current political scene, voting is your tool to keep that and let it continue happening. If you don't like what's going on in the political climate, the political sphere, voting is your way to change that. I think that's something a lot of people lose sight of, and they do. I think it's easy to think, there's 11 million people in Georgia. There's over 300 million people in the United States. Like, what does my one vote matter? The reality is, if you look at a lot of elections, most elections come down to a few hundred votes or a few thousand votes.
Right.
So I think there's a lot more significance in people's individual vote than a lot of people realize. But also, kind of going off something you said as you were framing that question, it made me think. Agriculture is a very unifying issue. I can't think of any issue that we've ever had come up at the Capitol since I've been here where it was a one-side issue. It's not, agriculture is not about R's, it's not about D's. Agriculture, I think, is something that everybody on both sides of the aisle agrees on is important, and we work with members on both sides of the aisle. We're not a partisan organization. We don't support one party or another party. We work with both sides, and we bring people together on our issues. And we have to work together with everybody to pass legislation or to make change in Atlanta and D.C. So I think agriculture, I've seen in my short time here that it is something that everybody can get behind because it's important to everybody.